Welcome to a brand new episode of Girl, Geek, and the Gay, the show that manages kids by giving them emotional trauma. Again, I don't remember where that was. Just remember that was in one of the last few episodes.
Oh, because of my water thing that my mom emotionally traumatized me.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, my soul, because my soul was gonna leave my body and never come back because I went looking for water.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I started hearing recently that it was a bad idea to have water by your bed.
Why?
Because water captures energy and it's supposed to be capturing
some,
bad.
But see,
bad
some
evil
other
energy.
juju. There you go. Like that's some other because
it's other stuff that you have no reason to believe.
So when I've heard another story too, like there's in like Mexican families, I don't know if it's Mexican or Latinos in general, but they leave water cups in front of their doorway. So when you open your door, it captures the negative energy, right? And supposedly some kid decided it was within grasp of a kid, so the kid grabbed the water and drank it, and then became a demon or some shit like that, or became just
this urban legend type. Like murderers.
Not really a demon, but just out
a shitty person.
Yeah, unruly. Yeah, like crazy. So yeah, But see all this trauma that they create all these stories for everything that they just want us to be traumatized about. Excuse me.
This is why I don't drink water.
that sounds like good
water
reason.
is the problem.
Water is the problem.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories about being traumatized as a child? I mean, I'm sure you do, but I mean, like the not I was beat by my parents type stories.
Oh my god! Oh, he means like voodoo stuff. Or
yeah,
you mean
like these urban legends that you were told as a kid.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Tell us one.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily
Wow.
urban legends.
That face, so
Just,
you got a little too close to the mic.
yeah, I did.
Stop.
Yeah, no. Clowns. I can't. No.
But was there a reason? Like, were you told? Something
Was there a
about
story
it?
that you were
No,
told?
I just. They took me to circus, and there was just clowns, and I'm like,
it just always scared you.
yeah, and then they would take me to circuses, and I'm like, I don't like these. I punched a clown in the face because it got too close.
Yeah.
Did you hit him in the nose?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Everywhere else too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, they freak me out. I can't do it. And then my mom decided to make me watch it.
Oh. So double whammy.
Yeah. So I was just like,
Yeah.
this is not.
Yeah.
What else?
Have you ever heard of ojo? Ojo. Hi.
No,
Yeah. Ojo. That's what they call it.
No, that's
it's a
what I was
Mexican
asking.
thing too.
Yeah,
So
no.
don't. Yeah.
No, that's what I was asking because I don't think I've heard of it.
Really?
So I was trying to clarify.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about an eye, right?
Yeah. Well, it's called ojo. Like somebody gives you ojo. It's almost like okay. So my brother's eyes kind of
Like
cross.
the evil eye?
It's like an evil eye. Yeah. So supposedly it's like when
Supergirls.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a little bit worse. My brother. Sorry, bro.
No, you don't talk to him anymore.
The one I talk to, the other one I don't. Anyway, it's apparently when there's an adult and they see a child, there's potential for you to give them ojo. Where maybe I'm wrong about this because I could be wrong. It's just what I recall, but. It's somehow it's like an envy that adults somehow transmit to children, and they mess up their vision or they mess up something pure about the kid, some bullshit like that. This is why you wear goat eyes.
Ah,
yeah, to keep away bad type of energy from that too, right? Because you have a bracelet like that, right?
What?
You've never heard of that, Adolfo? Confirm. Well, but your family does, so don't.
No, Adolfo sounds like the reasonable one.
No, there's bracelets that babies wear, that are red bracelets. Yeah, and then they have a goat eye attached to it too.
Okay, I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it's to again keep away bad energy from children and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Yeah. For me,
Sorry.
What'd you say?
So then don't have children.
Oh my god! The fuck? Damn.
yeah, the only Candyman.
Yeah. Oh
Bloody
yeah.
Mary.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those were things that I was growing up with. But
So this is something I've always wanted to do, but I don't do it because I don't want to die. Which is
What?
the
Oh.
Bloody Mary thing.
I promise you nothing will happen.
Did you do it?
Yes. I have.
I feel like
I
you're
did
lying.
it when I was younger.
I feel like you're lying.
No, I have. I haven't done it like recently. You know, it's not something I do every other week.
There's a door right there.
Let's go right now.
You go. I'm okay.
For me, I will never do it because I already get spirits that come to me anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no thanks.
You're like, you don't need to call anything else.
I don't need to call anything else to me. So.
Yeah, see, I don't believe in any of that. So
See, I wouldn't either if I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But because I do see spirits, that I'm just like, okay, yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. I can tell you like about another one too that it's kind of like an urban legend-y thing. When you travel and you take your kids with you, I think it's like it. Okay, anyway, if you take your kid far away with you, and then you bring them back home, you're supposed to like before you bring them back home, you're supposed to
hold them down.
No, you're supposed to call their name like out loud. Hey, Josecito. Ya los vamos a la casa. We're going home. You know, Jose. Vámonos,
Thanks for hitting that SAP button.
Vámonos. What?
Thanks for hitting the SAP button.
I don't get it. Oh,
No, do you know what an SAP button is?
no. Maybe I do. It sounds familiar, but I'm like, what was that? Oh, did you squeak?
No, I don't know what that was.
Did you hear
I heard that too.
Okay.
See, the spirits are here.
Stephanie,
Oh my
leave them
God,
at
no way.
home. Stephanie, leave them at home. This is not the place.
I thought it was a chair.
I thought it was Stephanie.
No, there were voices, right?
It sounded like a voice to me.
I heard
That's why I thought it was you squeaking.
All I heard was
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Oh my god, this is your spirit.
yeah.
Go away.
Fucking Bloody Mary.
Your baby spirit. You brought it with you. Okay.
It heard Josecito. We're going home.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's
He
what
got
it
so
did.
excited.
He was like, "Let's go home." Your soul has been away for so long. Oh,
That used to be obviously.
no. Oh no. Anyway, no, but like that's really what I've heard. Like you're supposed to, because what happens then is like if your kid, when you're back home, your kid is like restless and like they're again wilding out and things like that. It's because you didn't call them. So like so
It's because you haven't beaten them yet.
Stop.
That's what my mom would have
Oh
done.
my god. That's why your soul stayed away.
The parents barely trying to come home now.
I told this to my friend. Okay, so my friends with their first kid, I think they took their first kid to like Alaska or some shit like that. Like they took them out to Alaska, and they
sounds cool.
They kid, yeah, I want to go to Alaska like for real.
No,
but
because it's cold. It's cool.
oh,
Do I don't have a rib shot, do I? No.
okay.
Why are you gay?
That works.
So with their first, what'd you do?
Keep going.
Oh, with their first kid, they took him to Alaska, and then they mentioned that he was really. Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop!
I just saw that.
You were so excited about that one.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
Cool. Yay! 3 days later. Oh my god. Let me know when I can finish telling this story. That's really good. I like those. I like those. That's me trying to get my story
I didn't realize there was a
done.
whole other. Well, hold on. What's this?
Oh,
That was a little more
this.
exciting.
Yeah. What does the teal one do? Oh, very. Why are you gay?
Ooh, this one would have been perfect for Stephanie. Oh, that's
Why?
crickets. I thought it said circus. I'm reading it from here.
I'm like, damn, am I that boring?
I'm like, wow, Jose. What the fuck was that? Ugh.
The record scratch.
DJ? Oh. I'm cringing. Stop. Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
That's enough. Back to Alaska. Okay. We start dancing?
All right, I'm done.
Okay,
Alaska.
so with their first kids, their first kid, they took their kid to Alaska. I think they said they took him to Alaska. Do you remember? Anyway, when the kid got back, when they were bringing him back home, fuck you. When they were bringing him back home, he was restless, and I told them, I'm like, it's because you didn't call his name when you were leaving.
But how does that make any sense?
It doesn't. This is urban legend. That's the whole thing. This is our trauma that our family creates that don't make any fucking sense.
Fucking kukui?
Kukui, yeah. Like my soul just stayed over there. My soul just wants to leave my fucking body all the fucking time, apparently. So yeah, that was another one. So
Another one for me is you don't answer to your name if you hear it.
I've heard that one.
I hear my name all the time.
oh my god, crazy.
All the time.
Really?
And so half of the time, that's why I don't respond. If you say hey,
Yeah.
like Steph or whatever, I have to make sure it's actually you.
Oh,
'cause I
yeah.
hear my name all the time, and I'm like, calling my name. So you're not supposed to respond or answer at all.
Trippy thing. One of the trippiest things that's ever happened to me is that I was walking like into my car from through a parking lot, and I heard my name, and I was like, I didn't respond because to me logically there's nobody around me. You know, like I could tell there was nobody around me, so I didn't respond either. But it was just such a distinct Jaime in my ear that I was like, what the fuck? It made me feel crazy for a second, you know. Right. So I'm just like, now I'm curious like why that is. So what is it supposedly? Huh? It's my soul.
Supposedly a demon is trying to possess you.
Dang.
What sucks is I hear my mother's voice calling my name.
No.
And obviously my mom's not around.
Yeah.
So to hear her voice, it's like, is it really her visiting me or is it a demon?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I say in my head, like, if it's you, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you, but I don't want to respond.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
I think that would suck.
Yeah. And my soul likes to leave anyway, so if I get possessed, we know it's a demon.
Yeah.
Jose, by the way, we never asked you how are you.
No, yeah.
It's been a week since we told our story about how we were.
Nothing.
How have you been? What you been up to?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Nothing
You said
at
you had a
all.
list of shit.
I have no. No, I've been good.
Yeah.
Working a lot, watching a lot of TV
Cool.
because that's where I live. Playing video games. I finally got The Walking Dead in VR, and it is a fun game.
The Telltale games or
No. No, it's Walking Dead Retribution, I think it's called.
Okay.
So you're literally just walking through a zombie infested world, getting to, fight zombies.
That sounds like a cool VR game.
It is a very cool VR game. It can get intense, but it's so much fun.
Have you ever walked into anything because of your VR?
No, because I don't walk.
Okay. Your brain, you're smart.
Yeah, I'm aware that I'm not really moving. Like
Yeah.
I have a joystick.
Yeah.
So my character walks.
He just plays with that all along.
And then I put on the game.
And then you put the game on with zombies. It's a thing. Yeah.
You should see The Walking Dead rise.
Stop. Ugh. No.
Wait,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
need to put that at a closer. No, but it is a fun game. So yeah, you just look at where you want to walk to, but then you have to climb stuff too. So you have to just do the motions and like try to pretend you're pushing yourself up over stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, like zombies coming at you.
Yeah.
And I still don't know if you're just supposed to push. So I'm just flailing my arms sometimes to try to get them off me.
Oh.
But yeah, you can like sneak up.
Instead of, like,
and then,
punching
and
or
you have to
something?
like, crouch, to be stealthy.
Okay.
And I'm just like, my knees are built for this.
Oh, yeah. They got you. There's no way. Yeah.
But it's a fun game.
That's cool.
I saw that they're doing a new Walking Dead game called Destinies. Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah, I saw a preview for it on the Switch, but I mean, I don't know if the same preview came out for like other systems, but it looks so.
It looks very
so-
cartoony.
It looks very trash. Like it's not like a high.
It looks like a
quality.
mobile game.
It does. It very much does. Look.
Yeah.
And I just thought that's why
'Cause it was a Switch.
gonna be a Switch game, but it sounds like whatever
yeah.
you saw it on, it's gonna be the same.
Yeah. It's basically telling you the story of the Walking Dead TV show, but there are key moments where you could make a different decision than that was made at the show on the show, and well, wait,
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, and it's supposed to like branch out into a different reality, basically. So it's an interesting premise that I don't think I need.
Yeah, I don't, because one of the main scene that they show in the preview that I saw was the moment between Rick and what's his name? Shane. Yeah, where like Shane is gonna kill Rick, but it ends up going the other way around. But so you get to choose, I guess, which direction it goes in that situation. I mean, I would like to see Shane's kind of story from there, but at the same time, like, it's old. You know? Like it happened so many long years ago at this point. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about where the new Walking Dead with Daryl is going.
Oh.
Just because, like, from what I've heard, is he goes to France, right? And France has different type of infected that are either faster or smarter than those in America. Like, because it was a different strain, the virus evolved differently there. So there are different types of infected, and I think that sounds a little video gamey, but I think it could work for this. Like, I think it would make things a little more interesting, especially if they do something where they actually focus more on the zombies.
Yeah.
Than that whole human story.
Yeah, a lot of it
with zombie backgrounds.
How does he get? Well, I mean, guess we'll find out in the show if it ever comes out.
Yeah, he swims.
Well, that's what I'm asking because
I have no idea.
Yeah, like canoe. You know, like what the fuck? You know, like, or they've already built transportation. You know, back into the you know, they rebuilt transportation. I guess flights.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
No, but this morning I saw that Arlene Sorkin died. Do you guys recognize that name?
Arlene Sorkin?
Arlene Sorkin.
No.
Arlene Sorkin's the original voice of Harley Quinn, and she's also whom Harley Quinn is based off of.
Wow, that sucks. The one from the animated series?
Yes.
Oh.
Because Harley Quinn was she was just supposed to be in one of the animated episodes.
Wow.
Like, she was a one-off character that was created specifically for the TV show.
Wow, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, original character, and then just it took off.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, she passed away today, 67 years old.
Yeah. There's this YouTuber that I watch. She's called Casually Comics. Well, that's what the name of her channel is.
I assume that wasn't her name.
Thank you for assuming that.
Thank you.
I really get into her because she just because she just tells the story so well. Like, she talks about like specific points. And just today she was talking about Punchline, which is like almost like a Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Joker's new girlfriend.
Yeah, like his new girlfriend, and she's a really interesting looking character. I like the character, and like she's been telling the progression of that character. So yeah, it just reminded me because what you were saying. So yeah, check her out sometime.
I think I might.
Cool.
Also, I played this game a couple days ago called Firewatch. You guys heard of it? So Firewatch is it's a game where you play this character like a Firewatch character. Like he's just living in the woods, and your job is just to like look for smoke, right? Make sure there's no fires going on, and it is just a 4-hour game, and there's this mystery going on, right? Like something is going on in the woods, but it never. Although it is a fun game, like there are no enemies in the entire game. Like the entire game, you're kind of just exploring this world and kind of following clues and trying to see what's up. It was a fun game to play, but it just never seems like it escalates anywhere. And even at the end, it's like, well, that was it. But it was interesting.
So you're looking for smoke
Yes.
because you're looking out for fires. Does it take place in a old time or something?
Yeah,
like that?
it's like in 1989, I think.
Oh, okay.
Might be a little earlier, but I think it's 89.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all you have is a radio, and you have your supervisor talking to you, and like that's your only form of communication with anybody else.
Yeah.
But it also starts off very sad. It starts off with like a text story. Like all it is just text coming up on the screen, and it's telling you a story like where you met this woman at a bar, and you guys eventually got married. But then at 41, she ends up getting Alzheimer's. So the family comes and like takes her, and then you just go away. But you guys are married at that point too.
Oh,
But then you just go away into the woods.
tragic.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah. Did is there gonna be like a part 2 sometime?
I don't think so. I think it was just like a one-off game, but maybe.
Yeah, because it kind of sounds. I mean, like, I don't know if you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's. Did you ever play Five Nights at
did
Freddy's? No. How about you? No. There's because like the first one was like it was like a short game too, and you kind of have to control like certain parts of the room. Yeah, so it's interesting, but it's like it doesn't feel like much happens, but then it's progressed a lot.
Yeah,
like now there's like a full on like world that you can travel into in Five Nights at Freddy and stuff like that. So I still want to play it. I just haven't played it, but I have little toys of them though. FYI.
Have you watched Willy's Wonderland yet?
No, I haven't.
Are
seen
you going
it.
to?
No, because there's a Five Nights at Freddy's movies that's going to be announced soon, or it's coming out soon too. So,
But does it have Nicolas Cage in it?
Day by Daylight does.
Is he killing animatronics?
No, maybe someday. There's talks.
Also, I've always said that I hate whenever people tell their alien stories because it's always I saw lights in the sky.
Oh
story.
yeah, that's crazy. You sent us that video.
Yeah, so I saw lights in the sky.
So explain,
That's all I got,
bro. So you saw the lights and you're just like, cool.
I wasn't gonna follow them.
You weren't gonna find out what they are. But that's what white people do. I mean, people do.
Aren't they
Freudian
the
slip?
satellite?
Huh?
No. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like they were like lined up, right?
Yeah, they were
I
going
thought
like in
there
a
were
line.
satellites in space that
Oh.
there's a cluster of them that just
No. So
I don't know
usually
what they're
satellites
called.
actually don't have lights, but you can't see satellites because the sun will reflect off of them.
Oh.
But no, these were because especially the area where I was, and my buddy like texted me afterwards, and he was like, you know, those are just like that's an Air Force drill, and I was like, yeah, that's what they want you to think, right? But because he saw the same lights in Colorado, where he lives.
Isn't that place like notorious for like lights in the sky
especially
too?
because of that airport. The Denver airport? Have you heard anything about the Denver airport?
No.
So the Denver airport has all these weird art and people. There's so much paranormal stuff that is centered around that airport, and supposedly like there's all these underground tunnels in the airport as well.
And I've actually been to Denver airport.
Because they even have like the like this devil looking statue there.
Oh.
And then this horse that ended up killing its creator.
You said
And
a
they-
horse?
Horse, yeah,
Okay.
like a horse statue.
Oh,
thought you said
not
a
like
whore. I was like,
That
wow,
too?
rude. Okay.
Yeah, she killed her mama. No, but yeah, this horse statue that fell and it killed its creator.
Oh.
But yeah, like
I was
there's so much
confused.
there's so much stuff about Denver Airport,
That it might be like a
like a hub, like not only a hub for aliens, but then people also think that it's got what's it called, like a bunker for all the rich people.
I've been to that airport and I don't remember seeing any of that.
You weren't looking.
I wasn't looking. Now that I know,
Yeah.
now I want to go again.
I want to stay away.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, all it was, it was like a line of. I think it was Santa Claus. You know, that just makes the most sense. It looked like
You know,
reindeer.
Santa Claus is an alien technically. So,
Well, Santa Claus
excuse me, a
was a
UFO.
person.
A real person?
Yeah, Saint Nick.
Wasn't
He
he
was
Krampus?
a Polish guy.
He's a
And that's
demon?
German, I think.
But their stories like are in relation. It's like kind of a similar story.
Yeah, but Krampus is German, isn't he?
I don't fucking know. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
saying.
think Santa Claus. Well, Saint Nick was Polish. I could be wrong, but I think he was Polish. But he did exist. All of a sudden, the sound just got so much crisper.
Oh, because the air conditioner. Oops, I didn't mean to spoil it. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
Wait. Oh, so they were just lights in the sky.
Yeah.
But okay. But you explained that it's like a drill. Like, what were they doing?
fuck if I know. I didn't. Again,
Find
I didn't
out.
follow.
You
It
know,
was
research. You know, like when I saw lights in the sky, or when we heard lights in the sky,
Dark. You heard lights in the sky.
when we heard those noises at Long Beach
Yo, I
City
heard the
Airport,
photons.
Long Beach City College, no, Cal State Long Beach. We researched it and we found out that there's planes flying around. You didn't help with this. You did not resolve this unsolved mystery.
I didn't care that much.
I do.
The government already said there are aliens, right?
I mean,
I
okay.
mean, I thought that video was cool because it reminded me of I forget where I
I
was.
should post that video, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was had to have been in Rialto or something like that, and we were having this barbecue, and I look in the sky, and it's me and a bunch of kids. We're just like decide to look in the sky, and this blue zigzag line just went, like it showed up and then disappeared, but it was like this neon blue, and we're like, what the fuck was that? Till this day, don't know what it is. I look it up and nothing, doesn't say anything.
Yeah. There's just a bunch of so the way light disperses from the sun when it comes into our atmosphere because of the way our atmosphere is. Like there's logical reasons for pretty much everything.
We just don't know. Well,
Yeah.
We don't. Right. I get what you're saying.
I recently finished Superman and Lois.
Oh, like the series finished.
Well, I finished it.
Oh,
I
okay.
caught up to it because so I've mentioned I don't like watching it on the CW app because just that app is
Bad.
atrocious. That UI is terrible, but it's really good. It's so good. You okay?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, am I not
Sorry,
entertaining?
No, it's not you.
Are you not entertained?
It had nothing to do with you. I'm sorry. That was really rude of me. I apologize.
Damn. Like we had the show paused for so long.
Sorry. No.
No, but it was really good. After I finished it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go watch Supergirl again because I haven't seen it in so long. It's not as good as I remember it.
I don't think. Well,
I watched the first 2 episodes, I think. So I get what they're trying to do, right? Which is like let's give Supergirl this having to come out of Superman's shadow type story, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't feel like I just don't feel like they're doing it right.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Wow.
We're all concerned.
Yeah, so like the first 2 episodes, but then again, like their CW shows were
Yeah.
super cheesy, super on the head, and I think that's been the problem I'm having. You know, where it doesn't feel like Supergirl is getting a Supergirl story. It feels like we're getting a female Superman.
Yeah, even the villains.
Yeah,
A lot of them
we're getting
were-
Superman villains,
Yeah.
and or female versions of Superman villains.
Yes,
but then
yes.
this happened in the second episode where I was like, this is pointless. Where we got the song "Take Me to Church" by Hosier. So that's playing, but it's not Hosier. It is a female version of the song, and it's not even. Because you know when an artist covers a song, they make it their own. This is a karaoke version because it is the exact same song, just sung by a woman. And I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you give me just a female song if that's what you were going for? Like, why did you have to give me a cover of a male song? And I think what they're doing is showing that women can do what men do.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
By kind of mirroring Supergirl can do what Superman does. Also, really dislike the fact that they treat Superman kind of like God in this. As to they keep calling him. You know, like that's what he would do. You know, I've known him for so long, and like you just know that they're talking about Superman.
And it's
right?
Jimmy Olsen that's talking about him a lot.
Yeah, Jimmy Olsen calls him. Everybody refers to Superman as him. At some point, they start calling him like your cousin.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But a lot of times they'll be like, "Oh, that's exactly what he would do," you know, or he wouldn't do this.
Like it's not a story about just her, like you said. It's more of her just like trying to be him in a lot of senses. You know?
And like I said, I get what they're doing with the trying to build her own story.
Yeah.
In the shadow of Superman.
Yeah.
But at this point, we didn't have a Superman story.
That's a good point.
We didn't even have like Tyler Hoechlin hadn't been cast as Superman.
Right.
Like there was no Superman really.
Right.
And for the entire show to kind of focus on a character that we never see.
Yeah.
Instead of showing us this character's own growth, like personal growth on her own,
Yeah.
I think that really does a disservice to the character.
Yeah, and I do have to agree with that because I do remember thinking, I'm like, why are we getting all these Superman villains? You know, like why aren't we getting or like you said, female version of Superman villains? It's like it could have just been a story about her, you know, and I would have been fine with that because she was to me there's cool aspects of the show, you know, that I did like, but I did feel like it was too much of like. You know, it was basically Clark's story, you know, but just with her in the position of Clark instead, you know, because even down to like she worked for like it wasn't a newspaper, but
It was a magazine.
it was a magazine, you know, like that was a twist, you know, that was the twist on it. But then Jimmy worked there too, so Jimmy
because he
Olsen
was a
worked there.
photographer. And she had Jimmy Olsen. She had So it was. I was disappointed going back and watching it,
I got you. I understand.
but I did watch Demon Slayer.
Yay.
So
You
the
guys
way
have a lot to
Stephanie
catch
talks
up
about
on?
it, yes. All right, so problems I have with anime. Everybody knows that fucking 6-minute intro
Yeah.
wasn't a problem here. It was great.
They
I
didn't
got
have a
30
6-minute intro?
seconds.
Oh,
I got
okay.
30 seconds because fucking animes have an entire music video
Yeah.
playing at the beginning and at the end of the show. So not only do you have a 6-minute intro, you got an 8-minute outro in a 25-minute show
Yeah, that's
that,
true.
that spends so much time on flashbacks.
Yeah.
And frustrates me beyond belief having to watch all of these flashbacks,
Yeah.
especially when I'm 4 episodes into the season 1.
And you've only made
Why
it
am
4
I
minutes?
getting flashbacks to episode 3?
Yeah. Anime. Well, Demon Slayer doesn't do that, you say,
And yes,
right?
Demon Slayer
Okay.
doesn't do that.
Okay.
Actually, they started doing that later on in the
I was
seasons
gonna say they do start,
at some point.
Yeah.
but it's not as dramatic as others.
Yeah, it's not. It's not as what's the word I was looking for? Offensive
Okay.
as other animes that just assume you don't know what. Because in Attack on Titan,
Yeah.
I would literally start the show at random places.
Yeah.
Because I knew that whatever was gonna happen later was gonna be explained as to
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to see the first 20 minutes of this 25-minute show. You know.
I've gotten to that point again on Attack on Titan where I can't get back into it, you know, and I want to finish it, you know, but it just became that whole story of what was her name? She was the queen. She was like,
Oh yeah.
whatever her name, Historia or some shit like that. And I got just stuck back on there. Like, and I can't get past that. From season 2 to season 3, there's like such a disconnect for me. And this is what happened previously. And that's why I couldn't finish it. But yeah, Attack on Titan does that too.
Yeah, but again, I didn't have this problem with Demon Slayer. Highly enjoyed it. I
Awesome.
like the way the story was told. I really like. So after he takes out a demon, like we get to see a little bit of the demon story when they were humans, and that's really interesting to me. Like a lot of it was so interesting and fun to watch. The characters were cool. The characters were fun to watch. The characters had personality. I don't understand, and again, this is an anime thing, but the main character looks like the main character, and everyone else, despite being the same type of character, is just generic looking people. Do you know what I mean?
I have no idea what you're
Okay, so for instance, there was where they're fighting that spider family people.
Really.
All those other demon slayers are all just these generic people with the brown uniform, and like that's it, right? The brown uniform and the sword. But you have Tanjiro looking like with that same brown uniform, but he's got that cool green thing on it. His hair is super cool, so it's like, let's make this guy like just super cool, and everybody else is gonna die. Very random looking, you know.
Yeah, that happens on Attack on Titan too.
That happens in every anime.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
like if you look at Yu-Gi-Oh, they show shots of the school, right? And then everybody just looks very uniform, and then you got Yugi with his fucking wild ass hair.
Yeah. Well, they want to make the main character stand out.
Well,
You know?
I get it. But
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
If he's so unique, they could be at least partially. You know, My Hero Academia though, like they have a lot of like variety of looking characters in that one. If you're looking for variety, you know. Yeah, full flashback. You know what I don't get about anime too, kind of on that subject? If you want to tell the story, for example, Naruto, right? If you want to tell the story of like the first three
You
Hokages,
said that name, and I just heard that kid in my head go, "Believe it."
you're watching the American one. That's the problem.
I'm not gonna read. We've been through this.
Yeah, I
Is that
know.
the issue? I'm watching the American one.
Yeah, because he's a little bit more annoying in English. He's a bit more annoying in English. But I like the progress that they make with the character 20 seasons in. Like
I don't have that kind of patience.
because there's like when he does his jutsu, he goes kage bunshin no jutsu, right? Like he's a kid. He sounds like very like kage bunshin no jutsu. Like he's
Yeah,
young.
no,
and then,
fuck that kid.
And then later on, like as he's getting older, he goes kage bunshin no jutsu. You know, I don't even know if I'm saying the right power or not. I can't remember. It sounds
wouldn't
familiar.
know.
But
No,
he
it sounds
like,
right.
but
I checked.
his tone. I think it is. It's when he's summoning the shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah, that's what I got here. Shadow clone jitsu.
he when he's becoming
Like you hear his balls drop. Is that what you're saying?
no his maturity, I guess that's what it is. Yeah, I guess you're exactly right. But when he's become when in the Shippuden series, he's much more serious. He's taking his ninja-ness much more seriously. So he's matured, and that's the difference, right? He used to be this annoying like little like a kid that just yells and just wants to express himself. Is date bayo and all those things, right? Like where he's now like much more calm, much more like I need to take this seriously. I'm trying to help my family. So I think my people, excuse me, not my family, but I think you in Naruto you eventually see this shift in his personality when he becomes Shippuden. But that's much later.
Yeah, I do not have that.
400
kind of patience.
episodes in. So.
Like
Yeah.
my buddies just be like, watch One Piece. You're gonna love One Piece.
No,
There's
fuck
like
no.
12,000 episodes, and I'm like, nah.
Yes, yeah. I heard it's
No.
really good. I wish I would have started it watching a decade
I
ago.
watched the first episode. It was good.
Uh-huh.
I really did like it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hold on. There's how many more episodes of this?
Yeah, I can't. I think animes that have a beginning and an end like are really great. And I'll point out Death Note because even though there was like two different ends, you know, like I feel like there was two different ends. At least the story that we got of Light Yagami, there was an end, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever see Death Note?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it, but yes. And I
You should
enjoyed
finish it. Yeah, you should finish it. It's good. It does get a little bonkers in the middle and then like towards
Yeah,
the end.
for me,
so.
it was after the death of L,
Yeah,
which L was my favorite character.
Yeah.
Once they killed him, I still wasn't out.
Yeah.
The problem I had, and I mentioned this before, is that they replaced L with the
L.
exact same character.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, near
like that's
and-
just pointless.
Yeah, I did like though that they introduced other like Mello, who was like the crazier one of the two. Right? It was like because he had two
Yeah, and like Nero or
Prodigies.
Neo or no.
Near. His name was
Yes.
Near.
Okay.
Yeah, Near and Mello. And they were supposed to be like his follow-ups, right?
Yeah,
Like-
because LMN.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, good point. For little Mega Man. And anyway, so it does honestly the ending of that is what's the most worth it, you know, because like we always talk about Dexter, comparing the two because to me it's very like it's a similar track, a similar story. Whereas Dexter, you see him more as a hero, quote unquote. Dexter, there's like a TV series about a serial killer who kills serial killers, just in case. And then there was this one where like Light, you just hate him, you just want him to die, and I feel like you get the conclusion to that to Death Note is just very like satisfying in the end. So definitely something like that. Parasite was another one that it didn't like not a lot was explained like about like the creatures that come into this world, but it had an ending, you know? So like it was a beginning and an end. I feel like animes like that are very successful because you just draw it out too much sometimes. I want to finish Naruto Shippuden, but I haven't been able to. They're even on Boruto now. so
I don't know what that means.
it's his kid.
That kid fucks.
Yes, Hinata. Anyway, Demon Slayers.
No, but yeah, I highly enjoyed it. The last one I saw was the Entertainment District, where they have this massive battle with these two demons, and it was so cool. It really was. And then like just when you think it's over, there's more. It's like they straight up Billy Mays you.
Oh shit.
You remember Billy Mays?
Yeah, didn't he die?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember when he died. There was that joke because there were. So you know they say they comes in threes.
Okay.
So it was Michael Jackson, Farrah Fawcett, and somebody else, and I don't remember who that third person was. But then they were like, leave it to Billy Mays to die as well. They'd be like, but wait, there's more.
Oh no, oh, no, that's terrible. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, because you did it in his voice, kind of. Anyway,
Wow.
yeah.
No, but yeah. Like,
Does it end? Does the show? Oh, I mean,
Oh,
because
I'm not.
you just said you saw like it hasn't ended yet, right?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
How
How many seasons is it so far?
So far, 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm only 3 in.
Do the seasons like have like an ending? Like, does it feel like the season ended?
So it does feel like each season has its own contained storyline.
Okay.
With an overarching storyline overall.
Okay.
But I do really like that. Like the first season kind of tells the story of him kind of just going into that role
Yeah.
and trying to figure out how to save his sister.
Yeah.
And the second one, while that's still going on, you know, it's also focusing on all these demons kind of just doing what demons do, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the upper rank, they're supposed to consume a certain amount of humans to keep growing their powers and taking over. And but in season 4, it also explains why they are also doing this. Why he's creating so many. Muzan, who's the
Michael
main-
Jackson.
Yeah. He looks like Michael Jackson.
Does he? Okay.
Okay, hold on.
I'm sold.
When I first seen this, I was like,
Yeah, she said it to me. I'm like, that's Smooth Criminal. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
no, there was a video with it.
I don't want to. See, my concern is I don't want to invest 4 seasons and then come to realize there's gonna be like another 10 seasons after that. You
Well,
know, like, that's what I'm worried about.
There's a lot of from what I saw with the
Manga,
books and stuff. So I'm like, there is more, but I think as season 4 is here, I think they are gonna try to draw it to an end because I don't want to spoil it. I know I talked about it before.
Now I want to watch it.
'Cause, oh my gosh,
It's really good,
I was
actually.
crying in season 4, and
my
then
God.
to find out it has something to do with Nezuko. So I'm just letting you guys know. That's the sister who turned into a demon that he's trying to save.
I think you told us what happens to her.
So, yeah, I'm just like I can't wait to see what the next one is.
Yeah, but I got really into it. I did watch it and I did enjoy it, and I wasn't expecting to. And I was like, man, I don't want to have to be mean to Stephanie about it.
Oh my God. Sorry. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to have to be mean to Stephanie about it if it's bad.
Oh my God.
And I'm glad I don't have to be. I highly enjoyed it. Thank you.
It's a really good storyline.
Cool.
And the Hashira are just amazing, but it's also sad, like with their storylines and stuff. Like I'm sad that Tengen retired. Like he just quit after that battle.
I mean, he didn't even have an arm, though.
Yeah, but I mean, he gets to go with his 3 wives.
He doesn't need an arm.
Wow. He has 6 others, 7 others with his 3 wives.
Yeah.
And
He's got
his
3.
own. Yeah. Crazy.
And then you get in is it Mugen Train? How do you say
That's
it?
the second one,
That's
yeah.
the second one. Then you have Rengoku.
That battle was
R.I.P.
pretty awesome,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like, so this demon punches a hole through his stomach,
Spoilers.
and he just, like, he flexes his stomach so hard to, like, keep him in there so he won't have to, so he won't
Let
be
go.
able to get away from the sun.
Oh my God.
And that just made me laugh
Oh God.
because it was ridiculous, but
Yeah.
it was funny.
It sounds like anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check it out now. It's on Hulu, we said?
Yes.
It's
Okay,
on Hulu,
cool.
but they don't have season 4 on Hulu. I
No.
don't think so. You'll need Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
And I like it better as the sub, but they do have the dub. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna read. I don't have that. So, speaking of which, I finished the game I was playing that I can't remember right now.
Spider-Man 2.
No.
Or Spider-Man 1.
with Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I was really excited. I finished it. Great game. The story is so good. I love it. I absolutely loved it. And I decided to go back and try to play it with the Japanese voice actors, right?
Uh-huh.
But it became very difficult because a lot of the dialogue is also spoken while you're playing the game. So it's very difficult to read the dialogue while you're playing this intense game
Oh, shit.
because you have at times 6 different people coming at you,
Yeah.
right? With weapons.
Yeah.
Also, I really like, so there's different stances in the game that you could take. So one stance works better against swordsmen, another one against people with shields, one with people with spears. So at first it just seems so daunting, you know? But when you're playing in that game, it's really fun to just switch through all the stances because you're facing all these different opponents. It's so much fun.
Nice.
I
Cool.
really enjoyed this game.
Yeah.
Even go home and play it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Also started playing through The Last of Us 2 again.
Again?
Yeah.
How many? This is like your 4th time? 5th time?
Yeah, I've played through it quite a bit. But this is the first time I've played through it on my PlayStation 5, so I'm, I guess, just re-getting a bunch of those trophies that I guess didn't transfer over.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Hmm.
But, yeah, the story's just heavy, man.
Yeah. Yeah. We saw the show.
No, The Last of Us is a great show. I've been rewatching the show, too.
Yeah.
And I'm almost done. I think I got 2 episodes left. So I really enjoyed the show. I'm glad I enjoyed the show
That's
because I
cool.
would have been
Yeah.
really upset.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Halo.
Halo was so bad.
Yeah. So disappointing.
Yeah, I want to rewatch The Last of Us. My daughter really wants to watch it. I showed her pictures
Yeah.
of the bloaters, the clickers, all of that, and she's like, "They're not scary." I was like, "Wait till you watch it
Aw.
at nighttime."
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like terrified or
Yeah.
anything like that, but I'm like, it does give me like, it's kind
Yeah.
of creepy to think if that actually
Yeah.
happens. But
Yeah.
but she
There-
wants to see
I
it.
don't want to ruin it.
What?
No,
The Last
just
of Us?
some of them part 2.
It's funny because like watching the Nightmare on Elm Street that I talked about last week. They you don't realize that things like that do kind of trigger responses from you though. Like even in like that night, I swear I had a nightmare, but it's not like nightmares don't even affect me like they used to when you're a kid. Like now I just wake up and I'm like, fuck, I should not watch that. Like, like no, like maybe I should have waited so late to watch that movie, type of thing. Like I remember
Yeah.
in a sense, it's like, it's funny when I wake up, but in your dreams, you're still kind of like feeling however you feel about it. You wait, and again, I wake up with regret. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have watched that so late,
Yeah.
type of thing.
That's how I've been feeling for the past week and a half. Because I've been playing Pikmin 4.
Yeah,
Why am I
yeah,
in the game?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's real life.
Yeah,
and I'm
yes.
like, I have these little Pikmin with me, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is so bizarre. Like I've been having
Yeah.
dreams of Pikmin.
And it's funny you say that because Splatoon does that to me. When I get really into the game, I start trying to figure out, like, I have dreams about me playing the game and what I could have done better in that situation.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Or like how to resolve that issue that you're going
Like
on.
to come up with a strategy
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah, I've
exactly,
been doing that lately.
exactly.
But it's as if I'm in the actual game.
Yeah.
Like it's my reality.
Oh, wow.
Not me.
Like you're
actually
living there.
Like I'm actually living the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
So
I'm
I'm
playing
like,
the video game in my dreams.
no, I'm
Yeah.
actually I'm the
Yeah.
actual character in this game.
But I get
That's-
what you're saying.
So
yeah.
I'm like, everything is like huge. Like this would be big, and
Yeah. You're like her.
Meanwhile, I once had a dream that I was at work wishing I was home sleeping.
But you play video games. Make up
I
your
don't-
mind.
I don't get nightmares often. I don't remember the last time I had a nightmare.
Yeah.
I do
But
remember.
when do you sleep?
Look.
I
nap.
I nap.
No,
I
I
close
do.
my eyes once in a while.
Yeah.
I do remember. They're very long blinks. I do remember. One time I woke up, and as I woke up, I said the words out loud. I'm gonna die in a car crash.
Stop.
I don't remember what the dream was. Just I woke up and those words came out of my mouth, and I was like, you know what? It's likely. I'm on the road so much. So statistically speaking,
Shut up. Stop.
I'm in a tank. I'll be fine.
Stop.
Did anybody watch Secret Invasion by chance?
No.
Okay.
I feel so bad. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You're not convincing me to watch it, by the way. I made a good decision.
So,
Because you're not there yet anyway, but sorry.
I did enjoy the first few episodes of it because it's like this spy thriller type movie. I mean, TV show, right? And I thought that was really cool, like that aspect of it. At some point, it seems to have lost that. It just got into this dumb. I don't even know how to put it, but the way it ended was just, it was so terrible, and I feel like it's canon breaking.
Damn.
Like it was such a disappointment.
Damn.
And
I kind of like Nick Fury too. I'm sad.
I like Nick Fury as well.
Yeah.
I know you're not the biggest fan, but
I'm not the biggest fan, but you know.
But because of him, not because of Nick Fury, right? Or, well, I guess he is Nick Fury. That's
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
no, but the storyline from what I saw before seemed interesting. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I do want to like see it, but
Yeah.
now I'm like, maybe I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of marveled out.
Yeah, we kind of burned ourselves out a little bit.
But I also think that really does have a lot to do with Disney fatigue.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff, I don't feel that it's that I'm tired of it. I feel that it's just not good.
Yeah, it's not quality work, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been for a while. Like we go back to Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
You know, Miss Marvel wasn't good. The first episode I found
It was good.
Yeah, I found charming and entertaining,
Yeah.
right?
It could have been so much.
And then it just dropped.
Yeah.
There's been so much stuff that it's stuff that I want to like, that stories that I know could have been told better, that it's like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
And it does feel like it's they at some point stopped worrying about the quality and just started worrying about putting more stuff out there.
Yeah. I think it also reflects in I went to Disneyland a few weeks ago, I think. Yeah, because my niece's celebration for her birthday. And I think it reflects also in the park, you know, and Disney, you know, in general. I think it's an over like obsession with certain IPs, right?
Yeah.
And making things about certain things like Star Wars, yeah, like it's,
I still haven't seen Ahsoka.
yeah.
And I don't think I'm
and
going
you know
to.
what? And I like Rosario Dawson.
Same.
And I kind of like that Ahsoka character too, but it's just like I don't want to dive into it.
I hear there's a Rogue
Andor?
Yep, Andor. I hear it's really good.
I heard it's
don't
really
want
good
to
too.
watch it.
Yeah, because we're burnt out. Like we are really burnt out, and it's sad to say because I do like some of the shows, but it's like you're not investing the quality, like we said. And we didn't need so many things thrown at us, but they were trying to create content.
Yeah,
you know?
and for me, like, because I did watch the first episode of Andor and I liked it. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, this is cool. But then I'm coming off of the book of Boba Fett at that point,
Yeah,
which was terrible.
was
Like that was
bad.
such a chore to get through.
yeah,
I don't like TV to be a chore.
Yeah.
I like
Right.
TV.
Yeah.
I like to be
I love
entertained by stuff.
yeah.
Like I could sit there and watch movies I could go back and watch the entire MCU, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not tired of these stories. I'm
Right.
tired of the way you're telling them now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you at some point that quality just took a dip.
Yeah, and I don't blame it on because a lot of people, and I'm gonna bring this up because to me this is what happens. A lot of people blame it on like wokeness, or even they blame it on diversity, things like that. They blame it on those things, and to me that's stupid. It's not. It's not. To me, that's not the problem. The problem is the like you said, it's not the quality, it's the quantity. It's they wanted to throw everything at us all at once in like this last 2 years, 3 years, however how long it's been at this point, and it got exhausting. But because they wanted content, I feel like they wanted content for their Disney Plus. You know,
I did realize that the reason I enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier more this time around was because I got to watch it all in one go.
Oh yeah, because it was like a movie.
Yeah, because I realized that when I was getting one episode at a time, by the time the next episode came out, I kind of didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
And although I still enjoyed it, I had already forgotten stuff that had happened in the previous episode.
Yeah.
So it didn't hit as hard. So watching it this time around, I feel like I totally got a completely different message out of it.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
When I was like, oh, hold on, I didn't even get that the first time around.
Right. It's a really good series.
I actually enjoyed it more the second time around.
Yeah.
And again, because I got to watch it all in one go,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to that one episode at a time bullshit.
Yeah. I think that's where Marvel. It seems like Marvel's movies were more effective than like the shows.
Because
right?
they're pretty good at those self-contained stories.
Yeah.
That can be added into this bigger universe, right? But now they're trying to bring up all these other characters and give us an entire story about them, which should work in theory, but just the way they're doing it just doesn't seem to, like, it seems to be the same story packaged differently time and time again now.
Right.
Where it is like getting tiring, like the Ms. Marvel stuff, where the writing wasn't there, the changes to the character didn't make sense. The changes, I feel like they're slowly going away from the blueprint that they had, where they've always had that comic book blueprint where they've expanded on, and now they're just taking a character from those comics and creating a story that doesn't fit that character.
When they already had a story that made sense for them.
Yeah, so it's been all of this referencing to other stuff now, when before, like, you could have another Marvel movie that didn't reference the greater universe,
Right.
but you knew, like, fit into it.
I see what you're
Like,
saying.
everything was, like I said, it was all self-contained, but it fit in that whole universe.
Right.
And now it's just feels like they're leaning so much on the interconnectivity of the universe that they're forgetting to give us that important story.
Yeah, like a story. A
Yeah,
good story.
and I feel like that's just been a lot of what's missing. Like She-Hulk, what the fuck was the point?
Yeah.
There was no point to She-Hulk.
No.
It had its funny moments,
Right.
but there was no point to it.
Yeah.
Ms. Marvel, where it could be something like they're trying to build the Young Avengers, but like you
And
could
see,
have
and
given
that's the
them each
thing.
their own movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just give me a 2-hour movie of Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
I think I would have enjoyed it more than this 7 episodes
Yeah, something like that.
of
So it's a pointless story. It was very anime, like, because they went back in time to
There was-
flashbacks, all this stuff. So, if you ever see it,
Yeah. For me, I'm more of a movie person.
I get it
So
because of
Phase-
self-contained stuff.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
story. Yeah,
So phase 4 is like, it's a lot of shows.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to get
Yeah,
through this,
yeah.
like, at all.
And it's cool, like if you want to, you can, but it's at the same time it was not good. So
I'm like, so far, the only thing I've liked is Loki.
yeah,
Loki was
I
good.
do really like Loki.
Oh,
And I can't-
WandaVision.
No.
You don't like WandaVision?
No.
Yeah,
Could not stand it.
Yeah,
I liked the very last episode, but then
Yeah.
it was kind of sad
yeah,
because I would be very devastated.
yeah.
But no, was not my favorite.
I get it. Yeah, it's been rough now for comic book fans, and like I said, it's not about the content. It's,
Right.
I mean, it's not about the fact that we're getting more superhero stuff. It's just the fact that how they're adapting them.
Yeah.
The stories just haven't been there,
It's too much.
and also all these remakes, like I can't do it.
like Disney movies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like we're getting another Snow White. I don't need it.
Yeah.
It's the exact same story, and like they've gone so backwards where they didn't even cast little people for the dwarves. I think they cast like regular people.
Well, because they're not.
They said they're doing it more of a modern thing where she doesn't even get saved by the prince.
Yeah. Well, and also
So like, why not give us an original story?
well, so and also they're magical people. They're not supposed to be like dwarves, from what I've heard in this.
Yeah.
I don't mind it because also these are things that I haven't seen since maybe I was a kid. I don't even remember if I saw Snow White when I was a kid. I might have. I don't recall.
Yeah, like
So that's why I don't.
So
really mind it.
her name is Snow White because of the color of her skin.
Stop.
No, really.
Okay.
That-
No,
that's
no, I know,
originally.
but I feel like you're going on a different tangent because of the way
Oh
you
yeah,
said
like
that.
no, but so I don't feel like you should have cast Rachel Ziegler
Okay.
for the role.
Okay.
Because it doesn't fit.
Okay.
It doesn't. but then again, like I just don't need another Star Wars. I mean, another Snow White.
Rachel Ziegler, is she Latina? Because didn't you say a
I'm not
Latina
sure
got casting?
what.
Or like some Latina got casting?
I'm not sure
Oh, okay.
her ethnicity.
Oh,
She was in Shazam.
Who was she in Shazam?
She was the good sister.
The older sister?
No, well,
The good sister?
the creepy one that falls in love with the other kid, even though she's like hundreds of years old.
Oh, of the group.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So okay, I got you. Of the
She's
three
one of the
sisters-
goddesses.
Sorry, when you said the sister, I thought you meant Shazam sisters.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's one of the goddesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I. But
But maybe it'd be a different
no,
explanation as
but
to
my
why
problem,
her name's. You know?
But my problem is, why are we getting another Snow White?
Well, but what I'm saying, because we got Snow White and the Huntsman. Is
We
that what you
did.
mean? Okay.
And there's been another Snow White. Yeah, there was another Snow White.
They weren't. I don't think.
I know
The
that one
Huntsman
was
was not.
that one and the Huntsman wasn't.
And the only one, and the only one is like the animation. Like that's what I'm saying. Like to me, I haven't seen it since I was a kid. You know, like
But you
Snow
can.
White. Well, yeah. What Snow White?
Yeah.
And then Snow White and the Huntsman is what you're talking about, right?
No, but I'm saying like you like that movie exists.
yeah,
Are you
yeah,
talking
it does.
About the scary movie Snow White.
Is there a scary movie?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There might have been.
There is.
Yeah. Okay. The story, all the fairy tales are darker. Yeah, yeah. This
Yeah.
is why I don't like the Pinocchio that they put on Netflix because it was.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
janky.
It was really well. It was closer to the original story.
Yeah.
But also, I hated Pinocchio.
I was
Yeah.
never a fan of Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Me neither. He's creepy.
Yeah.
No, but I just feel like we're not getting, especially like when you redo something and change everything on it. Like I had the same problem with Bel Air.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you just gave me all of these characters that are named after the characters that we all know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But gave us something completely different, and I'm
Okay.
just like, why did we have to call it Bel Air?
Got
Why is that Uncle Phil when it didn't have to be? Like, why can you not? Like, this was an original story. Why did we have to tie it into something
To
that
what
it
it
has
was.
nothing to do with it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I have the same problem with Disney. We have all this stuff that can be its own original story
Right.
that we just keep tying back to this other stuff because especially because you can do stuff where you base something off of it, like House is based off of Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
We didn't just get Sherlock Holmes, but he's a doctor now.
We just got.
But we
Dr.
kind of did.
Shaw. Okay.
But
okay.
we did. You know, that is exactly what it was. But we didn't name him Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
We didn't like we gave him his own story, which is roughly based off of Sherlock Holmes. Like I like that. I like when you expand on something. Like Elementary, I didn't think Elementary needed to be, Sherlock Holmes. Like that really could have been its own thing. But Lucy Liu still played Watson, and the other guy still plays Sherlock. And it's like, did we need to do that? Like we
Yeah.
could have just named these
It's
people.
been a
like,
whole different thing. Yeah, I get
like,
you.
Like I don't need that anymore. I'm so tired of seeing the Lion King, and it's like I've seen that.
Or like
yeah.
they just did Peter Pan.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Oh no.
I did not like it.
I had it on in the background. I couldn't focus
And
on
it was straight to Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't focus on it. I just lost interest. I tried. I don't need you to remake these princess stories. Tell me new ones. All we have so much that they could go into, so much lore. Like, and I'll say this again: The Little Mermaid. There is so much lore about mermaids in different parts of the world. We could have gotten a different story about a different mermaid.
A new mermaid.
Yeah, like that would have been great.
mean, she
Tell
had-
me a different story.
She had 7 sisters, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we could have
Yeah.
gotten one of those sisters.
Yeah.
We could have gotten all of these stories from other lore that because it's you keep going back to these 5-6 stories that I don't feel work at some point. Like you're like, oh, let's modernize this story. Why don't we tell a new one? That's my problem. I keep saying, just I want a different story.
I get you.
And it can be, like I said, it can be a story based on another story, with its own twist, you know? Because that, let's be honest, that's what a lot of stories are.
Yeah.
What if the Lion King was just called Hamlet?
Yeah.
Same fucking story.
Yeah. Right. That's all that happens over and over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Like all of these stories are recycled, but everything is given its own personality,
Yeah.
as opposed to Disney, which is just like, well, let's just give you another Beauty and the Beast,
Yeah.
which is exactly the same, but with a little twist here and there. I don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch that one.
Neither did I.
I think that was
Yeah.
the first one, wasn't it?
I've only seen the cartoon.
Yeah, but I think that was the first live action remake.
Uh,
Well, 101 Dalmatians.
does Alice in Wonderland count as one? Because those were like remade, but those weren't Disney movies either, huh?
No, the Tim Burton ones.
They were
Right.
Tim Burton, but they weren't like tied.
No,
into
I don't
Disney,
think
right?
they were Disney movies.
Oh, okay.
They were just because it's public domain, I think.
Crazy.
I like those though.
Yeah, they were interesting.
And again, it's a different story, but
Yeah.
they didn't just retell
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
I think that Disney needs to let go of what put them where they're at
Yeah.
and keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Just
True.
I don't need these remakes
Right.
over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm tired.
It's
I'm
okay.
done with it.
It's okay. You'll live.
Yeah, like
I
I'm
was
just
joking.
like every time I see like brand new Cinderella, and I'm like, why? It's the same fucking story.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me this story?
Oh,
Oh no,
Aladdin
but
was
this time
remade.
she finds the prince. I don't care. I don't fucking care.
No.
Let's
don't,
empower the woman.
don't hate on Cinderella.
Control yourself.
Yeah, to and what?
She doesn't fall in love with anybody.
Who?
So, Snow White, the new one.
Oh.
Wait, how do we know? We haven't seen it
She
yet.
said she spoiled the whole movie
Oh.
in an interview.
Mm-hmm.
She went on there and she said all this stuff that
What if she's lying to
we're
us?
not doing this 1937. Women are more empowered, blah blah blah, which is great. It's true, but she just told us a whole story in a little 5-second interview.
And I promise you it wasn't good.
And Disney
Oh, yeah.
was actually upset about that. About her saying that.
Yeah, I saw something about it getting delayed.
Mm.
Not sure if it was getting canceled, but it's getting delayed. Like
On a rampage, just saying all this stuff.
yeah, but so one of the things I didn't understand though was that she was getting shit for because she was at the picking lines, right? And one of the things she said is I should be getting paid for the entire time I'm on set. And I was like, yeah, I get it. You should. That's true. You're right. And people lost their fucking minds. People are like, how dare you, be besmirching Disney basically.
Oh.
And it's like,
No, she
would
should
you
be
do
getting
your job
paid.
for free? Like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like, be more upset that this movie's happening. And the problem is, people go watch it. That's why they keep fucking doing it.
The Little Mermaid was good, Jose. I don't care what you say.
I'm sure it
Did
was,
you
but did
see
you
it?
need it?
Yeah.
No, it's not on fucking Disney Plus yet.
I couldn't finish it.
No?
No.
Wait, like, why?
I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me.
I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was good. I like I said, I wanted more emotions out of it for sure, but I thought it was good. I did like it.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
The emotion wasn't there. And
Yeah.
I was just like,
Like Lion King.
I didn't see that one
I never seen the live action.
That's not
one.
good.
because
It didn't look good.
it doesn't make because it really doesn't make sense though either because it's technically like it's not like you got
But it
real
made over
animals
$1 billion.
talking to- People are fucking crazy. That's why. Yeah.
It's people go watch these movies
That
that,
they're
appeal
familiar
to their
with.
nostalgia.
Yeah, but and I'll say this about you, like for example, you've played The Last of Us very many a times, right?
Mhm.
So like it's obvious, like that appeals to you, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a certain comfort level, right, that you have with that game. So it is obviously it's gonna bring in an audience because people are nostalgic for certain parts of it, But it's some people are gonna watch it, some people are not gonna watch it. Maybe you just weren't really a fan of that type of movie either, which is why I've only seen The Little Mermaid. When I've invested time into watching the live action, it was a Little Mermaid because I kind of like that music. I like that movie. I think when I was a kid.
Could you not have just watched that movie again?
Well, but I saw it from a different perspective though this time. Number one, and again, I don't think anything was wrong with watching it live action, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just
The movie
like
was dumb.
Huh?
Said that movie was dumb.
The Little Mermaid?
I hate it.
You trying to fight me? Wait, which one? The original one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The original
wasn't a fan
one.
of that either.
I like the music
then again,
though.
like, I'm not the demographic for a lot of these princess movies, and I understand
Exactly,
that.
yeah.
But like I'm glad that we got a Barbie movie, you know, because
Yeah.
it told its own story,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Like I understand.
I didn't see it.
Like,
Did you see it?
No, I haven't
Okay.
seen it, but I haven't gotten like we haven't gotten a Barbie movie in the past, right?
Right.
So this told its own story based on
Yes.
these characters. I'm good with that, you know. If it was a 17th Barbie remake, I don't
Yeah.
want them to keep
Yeah.
remaking Batman. I don't want them.
Yeah. And this is true of like a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there's just a point where we don't need it, right? Like, and Indiana Jones is another Disney movie that like is getting a fourth or what is it, like a fifth, whatever it was. That got it.
Fifth
Yeah.
sequel.
Yeah, there's a point where you have to stop and move on with anything.
Yeah,
you know?
like
It
let
gets
the characters
exhausting.
go and,
Yeah,
and
it gets
give
exhausting.
me new ones. Like
Yeah.
there is
Yeah,
so
that's a good
much.
point.
Like I said, there's so many stories out there.
That's a good
They
point.
can definitely have other Greek mythology stories to adapt.
Yeah.
There's Norse mythology. There is all
Yeah.
sorts of stories out there. Hell, you could even go in and do more Bible stories.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
definitely Bible mythology you could dip into. Give me a
Yeah.
Samsung story. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm tired.
I get it.
Of all of these remakes
I
and
get it.
reboots. Like well, and there are times where it works. Like one of the best remakes is Scarface.
Okay.
Like people don't even realize that that's a remake.
Scarface was a remake?
Yes.
Oh, like the okay.
The Al Pacino one is a
Okay.
remake.
Oh.
Yeah. I think the original one's called Carlitos Way though. Yeah, so it's even a different name, but kind of based on that character. And again, like you're going off, you're giving me a different fucking story,
Yeah.
which is similar but different with different characters, with a different name, with its own spin.
Maybe that's what they try to do with the Nightmare on Elm Street. It just didn't
I
work.
haven't seen that.
It didn't work. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out, is it the one where they were like making a movie or something?
The Nightmare on Elm Street?
Mm-hmm.
No. It was literally like a remake. Like I don't
like
know.
a shot for shot remake.
No,
or-
you're not shot for shot because, like I said, some of the girl ended up being. It was weird because again, in the first one, they made her like a very secondary character, but she ended up being the main character. They did that too with the same character, Nancy. But then there was a guy named Quentin in this one that like he wasn't in the original. There was the guy who was in jail like at one point in the original that wasn't in this one. So there was a bunch of random there was a guy that went in jail, but it was just a random different names for the characters even, but they were the same characters ish, you know. Yeah, like it was a mess. Like it was really a mess because like the cop dad wasn't in this one per se necessarily. Like it was just weird. So it was like a remake of the same story. Kinda, you know,
Okay,
but it
well-
wasn't a
well
good
said.
remake. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Evil Dead Rise?
It's on my list.
It's really good.
What is it on Netflix?
I think it's
Or-
on
On
HBO.
Max?
Oh, maybe I'll watch
Oh,
it. on
Max.
Netflix.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really good.
Somebody told me that
it-
Hereditary is really good.
Hereditary is good,
Okay, cool.
but
Okay, that's on my list too.
yeah, Hereditary is good. Midsommar is good.
Yeah, that's
They're
why
the same
guy was-
director.
Yeah,
So that's why I brought that up. But yeah, Midsommar's creepy.
yeah,
Like, I feel like it's unsettling. That's the word. It's
Yeah.
unsettling.
yeah. I wanted to watch that. I don't remember the name of it. It's like that alien that talks through its hands, and I think Tiffany Haddish is in it or something like that.
Not a fan.
Of her?
I can't do her. I can't. No.
can't
I
do her?
mean, no. I can't.
You wished.
No, I'm not a fan of Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah. I might go catch that though because I
I-
want to see it.
Wait, what?
It's
Oh
just
no,
weird.
I know what you're talking
Is that
about.
her name? Am I confusing her with somebody else?
You are confusing her for somebody else.
Okay.
Because you're talking about "Don't Talk to Me," right?
No,
Talk to me.
Or "Talk to Me."
that's not.
That
what I'm
movie
talking
looks
about.
really good,
It
and I
does.
really want to watch it. And it's an A24 production, and A24 really does make good movies.
I want to watch that and Cobweb.
I don't even know what Cobweb is.
From what I got from it, it's what did I see from the trailer? It was so weird. Like this boy keeps hearing stuff in the walls, and his family keep telling him, and he's getting like nightmares, and his family are like, just it's nothing. It's in your head, but it's a family secret of some sort.
Oh.
Because even the teacher is trying to investigate it, and it just looks really creepy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to watch it.
I like creepy.
I
but,
do too.
Talk to Me looks really good. It looks really good. And I've heard really good reviews on it too, which definitely makes me excited. But I haven't had a chance to go back because I did want to check that out. I wanted to watch the new Indiana Jones movie, but it was always packed. And I was like, I don't know how good this movie is going to be if I'm going to be sitting next to that many
Dealing
people.
with that many people,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't find the name, so I quit.
No, but
So describe the movie.
It's this alien. I sent you guys a preview on it Instagram, but it's like this alien thing that like talks through like rubbing its hands. Yeah, I kind of want to.
That's not Tiffany Haddish.
I thought it was her, but is it not? Like I don't know.
Maybe I didn't even
confusing
finish
her
watching
name.
the preview.
That thing looked weird.
Well, and so it's
I was
about
like, I don't need it.
It's about an alien who just wants to live on Earth for a year and be married, quote unquote,
Right.
to her, and
To
then
get his green card?
No, well, it's just to experience.
What kind of alien are we talking about?
It's just to. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but never mind. Anyway, to live the life of a human is why he does it, or why it does it. I say hey because it has a man's voice, but yeah. So that and I like random crazy like obscure movies like that. Sometimes it's different, it's very different. So
I understand.
So that's kind of why I wanted to see it. I think it's Tiffany Haddish. I might be wrong if it's.
I
not
think
her.
it is, but we could be wrong.
She looks kind of serious in the movie. Like,
yeah.
what is her name? Because I can't think of any other name for her aside from that name. But anyway, she it looks like it's supposed to be kind of funny, but it also looks like it's like a serious tone to it. Even though like the idea is kind of like it's like an obscure idea, like this alien wants to live on our planet type of thing. So that's why I wanted to see it because I like shit like that, weird shit like that.
Pause. It makes me think of Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh,
the way you're explaining
the movie.
it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's called, what was it called? Landscape with Invisible Hands.
Yes.
Okay, so that it was Tiffany Haddish too. So just in
Did
case.
you watch Third Rock from the Sun?
No.
Love Third Rock from the Sun.
It was
Did
good. Yeah.
Do you know what it's about? This family. Well, these aliens come to Earth to. It's a comedy. It's a sitcom.
I've heard of it.
yeah.
I just
So
never appealed to me.
these aliens come to Earth posing as a family to study Earth and humans, and it's really funny and it's great. And John Lithgow's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great. It's a great series.
Yeah. I saw some of it. I don't know how much. It was just whenever it was on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon, I believe.
I don't have Amazon anymore.
Sitcoms aren't really my thing.
No.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually think
We're
we
good.
should just I'm running out of steam here. No, just what I'm saying. I at some point just lost interest in Disney. I'm tired of what they're doing over and over because they're not doing anything new. Bob Iger's comments didn't make me root for them anymore. There's way too many stories out there to keep going back to the same ones over and over again.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
But I heard that there is supposed to be new DLC for God of War Ragnarok.
Really?
Yes.
Crazy.
I know. I can't tell you guys what happens because
we're not there yet. I haven't finished it. Someday, maybe.
It's funny because you guys you both started playing it. And then I started playing it, and then I finished it again.
Life happens. She almost died.
I wanted to go back to the storyline.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Part 1.
Yeah, but I just haven't had a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
life is life. I get whatever nerdiness I can as much as I can whenever I can.
Like, I still want to play The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Sitting on my PlayStation. But I'm like, I
Yeah.
haven't finished Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, I need to finish something.
Yeah. I bought a new PC. I haven't even. I want to play The Sims. Like, you know. So.
Yeah, I was scrolling through Game Pass trying to find games that I could just kind of knock out in a little bit, just shut the brain off for a little bit. And I found one called Planet of Lana, and it's a 2D side scroller game. It's a beautiful looking game though. And what happens is you're out with your sister, kind of exploring, and there is an alien invasion. And they take your sister, and then you're navigating through this world, kind of hiding from the aliens, and it's a really fun game.
What's it called?
Planet of Lana.
Planet of Lana.
Oh, and I heard of one called Ancestors. I forgot the rest of the name of the game.
Okay.
But it starts off with Ancestors, but it's about evolution. So you start off as an ape, right? And the thing is, the game doesn't give you any direction. So you're just an ape existing, and you have to try to figure everything out on your own. So,
Fire.
What?
Fire.
Yeah, you have to figure out how to use tools. You have to grab rocks and smash them together and just see what happens. Like you could experiment with all these things, but it's also a survival game. So you have to find water, find food, what's edible, what isn't. And one of the cool things that it shows is whenever you're in an unfamiliar area, I guess the filter gets all weird to kind of show that your character's scared because it doesn't know what's there.
Cool.
And the more it gets to know that area, the clearer everything becomes. But it sounds like a really cool game. But I don't know how patient I would be.
Trying to evolve.
Yeah, because I was watching one of those before you buy videos, and they were talking about the game and how interesting it is at first, but then it kind of starts getting a little repetitive at some point. And the guy's like, I've been playing for a total of in-game 65 million years.
Shit.
And he's like, and I'm still not even a biped.
Oh no! What the fuck?
And I'm like, I don't know how patient I am.
There was a game like that called Spore.
I've heard of it.
I liked it. I really like it, but it does. At a certain point, you end up in the space age, but it almost seems like too quick. Like so it kind of lost me from being a species or some type of animal that's growing on land to then being in space, and it just got really weird for me. But it was very sim-ish, and it was interesting, but it loses me in the space age. You end up in spaceship, and that you're the spaceship from then on. Like you're not a character anymore. So yeah.
The one I'm actually very excited over is Starfield. It looks like such a cool. It's Skyrim, but in space.
It's a big game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is a massive game, but I'm like, there's no way this game's gonna deliver. Good thing it's on Game Pass, so I pre-installed it.
Yeah.
And I think it releases September or something.
Right.
So I will try it out and see how it goes.
Let us know.
Yeah, but
another one to add to the queue.
But also, if it's good, well, that's an Xbox only.
Oh.
But also, if it's good, I feel like you guys will never see me again.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
I know Fae Farm is finally coming out.
I've been waiting. It's almost September. Oh,
Yeah.
like a few days ago. And that's honestly I'm gonna really play Fae Farm, So like since you've told me, like how long has it been? Like a year now?
Pretty much. I was like, when is this
Yes.
fucking game coming out?
I thought you made it up.
Crazy. No, they actually even announced it in like their last direct. It's like about fucking time we're getting this fucking game. Like
finally.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Maybe we'll start that together.
Yeah.
And Jose won't.
No, I'll be left out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because of your choice.
That's okay. I'm good with this.
But it already exists probably on the Xbox. We're waiting for it on the Switch, but I think it might be out already.
I don't know.
You're gonna play?
Probably not. Wait,
Yeah,
what is it about? Because I mean,
fairies.
I'm just like, because it sounds like a fairy farm, and I'm just like,
it's like a fairy farm.
that sounds like a
right?
gay bar.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
but not really.
I like. It's my type of horn.
It's pretty much you're like building the village, and the
Yeah.
more you help people, the more magic appears.
Yeah.
And then you start discovering more magic and more
So kind of like Animal Crossing.
Yes.
And more magical creatures too,
Yeah.
right? And I like that idea.
Yeah.
Because I liked Animal Crossing. I liked there was the Cult of the Lamb that I had. I like it too. Because it's like you build a little village and you get magical stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
It definitely helps.
The Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Sure. Well, I like The Sims, so I think it's similar in that sense too. You know, to like The Sims and those worlds. So yeah, I like it. I can't wait.
Only thing is, I think they actually. Do you think they actually speak?
The creatures, or what do you mean?
Like in Fae Farm, like when you look at the video of the trailer
It's
of
all text like that.
No, she's speaking.
Oh,
She's telling a story.
Yeah, I feel like Nintendo misleads a lot like that, though. To be honest, or certain gaming companies mislead like that because there's been other games where there's no dialogue, but they have a full dialogue. Like Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They had like the main lead professor like in the trailer was like speaking and like supposedly speaking. But then you get into the game and it's only like the text.
It's
I'm like,
just
what
the
the fuck?
yeah.
Like, you couldn't add at least this one part that you lied to me about.
Right.
You know? So yeah. But I'm excited to play that. So
too.
we'll definitely. When does it come out? On the 8th?
I believe the 8th.
Yeah.
Damn.
So soon.
I know.
Finally.
I don't think I have any more upcoming games I'm excited over right now.
Yeah. I just need something cute to play.
Yeah, but I am just excited about Starfield again.
Cool.
Yeah. I do think I'm gonna go back and play more Ghost of Tsushima. The duels are so cool.
Yeah.
So like you will come up to like 6 different enemies, right? And like you're just holding your sword, and when they attack, like you just one slice them. And the more you upgrade your stuff, like you could at some point do like 6 back to back. And it looks so cool. Like and especially like the blood splatters.
Yeah.
It's very Kurosawa like.
Right.
It's just like psst.
Oh shit.
And not just that, like your character gets bathed in the blood too.
Oh shit.
And then like it has a button to put your sword away after a fight, and I always feel so cool because he'll wipe the blood. So he'll either like kind of twist his sword, and you'll see the blood fly off of the sword before before he puts it away.
Wow.
It's so cool.
Nice.
Such a cool game. But I mean, that's all I got.
Cool.
Do you guys have anything else to add?
No.
Are we fully caught up?
Yes.
Yeah?
Months.
No, you guys haven't done anything else in these past few months?
No, I'm good.
Just my vacation.
Yeah.
And almost dying. How was your vacation? by the way?
Sleep.
It was great. I did not want to come back. I know you don't like San Diego, but I love it.
Fucking hate San Diego. I'm happy you love it though.
Yeah.
Somebody
What
has
did you do?
The first day we went to the San Diego Zoo, and then we checked into the Airbnb, and then went back to the zoo. The next day we went to Legoland and did the water park and Legoland, and then Sunday we went to the zoo again. And then
You really like that zoo, huh?
well, we're members, so yeah.
I can't do the zoo.
No,
Every time I've been to the zoo, it's been hot as fuck. No matter when I've gone.
luckily it was like in the 70s. Like it was 73. It was a little humid, but it wasn't like unbearable. Now, when we got to the safari park, now that was a different story. It was 93 degrees there.
Yeah.
It was miserable, but I still loved it. It was a great time. Me and my daughter got to go on the hot air balloon. We did the safari.
Oh, I saw the pictures.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
we did the safari tram thing. So I don't know. At the end of the vacation, I kept losing my phone, and my wife was just pissed off. So I left it in the wagon when we got on the tram.
Oh, no.
And giraffes are my favorite, my ultimate favorite animal.
Yeah.
As soon as you start the safari, there was the giraffe just eating right there.
Aw.
And I went to go grab my phone, and I was like, I don't have it with me.
Oh no.
So I missed that shot. So I was living in the moment.
You're like,
Yeah,
I'm going to have to remember this like a peasant.
So that was the one time. And then when we were leaving the hotel, you're supposed to leave, or the Airbnb, we were supposed to leave our cards in the room. I locked the door,
Oh no.
get in the car, we start driving, and I was like, where's my phone?
No.
still in the room.
Oh
Wow.
no.
Not only they don't have a lobby for you to go and ask for the key. You have to go to another hotel to get this key. So we had to drive. And my wife is like, if I get charged, I'm taking it out of your account. I'm like, that's okay. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Yeah. So now, ever since then, I keep losing my phone. I think I need to get an AirTag on it. It's like, I keep forgetting it.
Yeah. Or find my iPhone.
I do have that
Oh,
too,
okay.
but I'll ding it and then it'll show that my phone is not around me.
Oh,
It'll even
shit.
say princess is left behind. I was like, shit, where did I leave it now?
Oh no.
You have to put a chain on it, like those
Yeah.
wallets that rockers use.
Yeah. So the last day was hectic. I think 3 days is our max because the fourth day we all had attitudes. Me, Ashley, one, because I left my damn phone.
Everywhere.
And then my daughter was just like, I am done. Like, she was done.
Yeah.
And all I wanted to do was just explore Coronado Hotel because I didn't even know about it until I looked up that it's haunted. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I want to do the tour. But they only do that at night out.
That makes sense.
But,
fun. Are you okay?
Yeah. So I was like, well, let's just look around. It's a really pretty hotel. And then finding out that that's the very first place that lit a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I was just like, oh, and then finding out like all these movie stars and all of these people came to this place. And I was just like learning the history, but my daughter was not feeling it at all. She was like, no, I want to go to the beach. I want to put my feet in the sand.
Because that's exactly what kids want to do.
And she
Learn
wanted to
about
put it in-
history.
I get it, but I was just like, there's a nice candy shop in there. Like, let's go. She didn't even want to do that.
Oh, no.
Because she knows you're trying to bribe her.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not going to be tricked by this.
And then the crown room looked beautiful. So I was just like, I just really wanted to look in this hotel. And she was just like over it.
Yeah.
And then what else did we do that day? We had, even though it was hot, we had our ramen and our buns. The little character buns that I showed you guys is from, I want to say Haru Mama is the name of the restaurant in Little Italy in San Diego. And it was delicious. I think that's the only thing she loved because after that, we got her an ice cream. And then she slept the rest of the way home. Well, we both slept. So, yeah. But, yeah.
Cool.
That was my vacation.
Sounds like a good time.
It sounds like you got cursed by San Diego.
Yeah.
That's what Jaime heard.
Yes.
He's like, you went to San Diego, came back, and everything went to shit.
Yeah. Don't ever go to
Pretty
San
much.
Diego. Don't ever go there again. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Glad you had fun.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for us today.
Yes, sir.
All right. You guys have anything else to add?
No, I'm good.
Sweet. Have a week.
Bye.
Bye.